the traditional hairstylist conversations when you get a guest in your chair is to say, so what are we going to be doing today? That loses the control. And it also, I kind of give the Burger King analogy. If I go into Burger King, they're going to tell me, or I'm going to say what I want. They're not really going to have a recommendation for me. They're just going to give me exactly what I want. However, if I go to a higher end restaurant, like some can refer to like a Ruth Chris, I'm going to go in and they're going to tell me what kind of wine to pair with and what sides they recommend. Well, that's kind of how I wanted to turn my consultations into, so that I'm gaining the authority right off the bat, the control. With my conversation, I always make sure that I'm including services, including products, or at least setting myself up to explain to them products. I go over timing. And then you can see some of those numbers that my average service ticket when I'm going through these consultations is around $220, and that includes additional services that they weren't scheduled for. So they come in with a picture or they don't, but based upon what we're talking about, I have my Pinterest armed with a whole bunch of different pictures so that I know that we can get right down to it. I can verify that I'm hearing them correctly. We agree on looks. I give them 2 different options. Professional Pinterest, it's Maddie Stonebreaker hair. And then it's set up into different boards, warm blonde, cool blondes, all those different things. It's advertised on my Facebook once in a while, so my guests can go there. They can easily tag me in photos so that I'm prepared for when they come for their appointment. Or again, I'm set up with a resource that allows me to have a lot of different options so that I can go in and recommend as a professional what I really think we should do today. Or especially in color corrections, I'm going to tell them what's realistic, and this is where we are going to get today, not to that picture. So in that, just to make them feel special, for example, I have Lisa tomorrow, and I've already prepared just a few pictures thinking it's summer, we're going to want to go lighter. So I say, hey, Lisa, I'm really excited. Do you have anything in mind today? And she'll say, well, what do you think? And I'll immediately pull up pictures, and she already feels so much more special that I have prepared for her, thought about her, and have some ideas for her. So I use my Pinterest in that way as well. So many people come in with a picture and they have no idea what is put in to get to that, especially if they had box color red or whatever they came in, but they have high expectations. I immediately bring them down to a realistic level with Pinterest and say, this is what I can achieve today. Now, is it more important for you to be on a cooler, ashy side, or is it more important for you to be brighter? These are the 2 things that I'm comfortable with saying we can achieve today. And so it gives them a visual to know what to expect. Not only is money important, but time's important. And people don't know how long it's going to take to go from one major color to a next. So I always make sure they know around what time element it's going to be. And I offer them the availability to discuss price. I don't want to assume what anybody's doing or what they can or cannot afford, but I bring that up very clearly, that it's integrity on behalf of the salon and myself that we discuss this before I touch you with any chemicals today. The other thing I do is make sure that it's okay with them that I take a before picture. I set myself up to take an after picture, and now much more, I've been including them. I've been playing around a lot more with Snapchat and Instagram, and I okay that with them, that if it's okay that I play with my Snapchat, do a boomerang video, just of foils in their head and whatnot. And they're usually excited to play along because that's what they're watching when they're at home later.